Hey everybody, welcome back to Bookishdadd. Look, all of you have been blowing up my comments, the DMs, everything from Instagram to YouTube, and wanting me to do a vlog of a very particular book, and so I am going to do it. And it is Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros, and this Christmas edition is the one that I will be reading. It is freaking stunning too. Uh, I don't know anything. Well, I don't know much about this. I have avoided spoilers so far. All I know is it's academia, dragon smut. That's literally all I know. This will be a spoiler filled video. From what you have all been telling me, you want me to read it, and as I'm going, react to things happening. So if you have not read these books yet, I probably wouldn't watch this. And for those of you who have, make sure you're commenting below. Let me know what you think of the book and what you rated it. And I am very excited about this reading vlog. And Fourth Wing, I have heard nothing but like how good it is, how amazing it is, and all of you wanting me to read it and give you my thoughts. So that's what we're going to be getting into this week. And I hope you're excited about it. All right, everybody, it is time to start the book you've all been waiting for, and that is Fourth Wing. Like I said earlier, I've got the holiday edition with bonus content, so I'm excited about that. I love smut and dragons, and so I am very excited about this. I'm going to be buddy reading this with my wife, so you may hear her chime in here or there. We'll kind of compare our thoughts on the book. She doesn't know anything about it either. And yeah, let's get into it. I'm excited about it. And take this sleeve off and get it out of the way. I like that it's all like solid black like that. Beautiful book. I can't wait to read it. Oh, we got a nice map. That's nice. Oh, I forgot it's academia, so they're gonna be in a school. That'll be interesting. It's kind of already given. They have like the flight fields and stuff just based off the map. It's given like Throne of Glass vibes when they go to train their dragons. A dragon without its rider is a tragedy. A rider without their dragon is dead. Chapter 1. All right, so quick update. I have met Violet, her sister, and her mom, and a couple friends. I say friends, acquaintances she's met on her way to the challenge, the task she's been given to cross this bridge. That's where I stopped reading. So she's at the top of the stairs about to go across this like narrow strip of concrete that's leading to the school she's going to be going to. So far, I love that there's going to be a magic system. I did not know that going in, and it's been mentioned a couple times, so I'm excited about that. And I really love the military vibe to this. They were talking earlier about like rucksacks and packing them properly and getting better tread on boots and things like that. And I am really loving how accurate some of this stuff is to the military vibes. And yeah, so far this book, I'm loving it. I'm excited to get into it, and I'm about to see if she can make it across the bridge. I knew I hated this dude that's walking behind her. Such a prick. Well, I see this author does not mind killing people off, so yeah, I know to be worried. And I met just met Zayden, who, without spoilers, I see his name everywhere, so I know he's an important part of these books. His 6'4" physique, and yeah, so we'll see where it's gonna go with her making it across this bridge. Time for another update. I am obsessed with this book. So I'm not super far in. I had to stop. I'm dying to read this next chapter. So I am at the threshing scene. She just stepped out into a clearing where a bunch of craziness is about to happen. And I'm hoping to have some good reactions for y'all to what's about to go down. Uh, I am loving this. So far we've got our main character Violet. She is very frail, has been trained her whole life to be a scholar, and got forced to kind of go be a dragon rider, which is super dangerous. What I love that they did with this book is I hate when there's too much of a safety net in the book, and I love that people do just die left and right in this. It's very edgy your seat, very Game of Thrones esque as far as like safety goes. And I also love the love triangle in this. So there has been no love per se, but they have obviously introduced two male love interest for Violet. We have Dane and Zayden. I love Zayden. I'm always down for a good shadow daddy, where Dane is always, concerned for Violet. He kind of undermines her, telling her, she'll make these big achievements. And instead of being happy for her, he'll try and convince her to like leave now while she's ahead. And Zayden has the opposite approach. He's telling her to throw daggers at people's faces and to be sneaky and ruthless and how to survive. And I'm freaking loving his vibe. He's a literal shadow daddy, which is awesome. Another thing I love about this book is our main character is weak and frail, but she's extremely witty and has quite a heart on her. I like her gumph. No matter what's happening, she's always like gung ho, and I'm actually really, really, really liking the main protagonist in this. Zayden has started calling her Violence as her nickname, which I think is one of the best like pet names I've read in a book. It's awesome. She's made a lot of enemies that are keeping me on the edge of my seat, who are trying to kill her, along with the dragons trying to kill her. It's just, dude, it's just boom, 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 like craziness in this book. That all being said, I'm going to get into this because I am dying to read this next chapter. I am on chapter 14, page 162. It's like a quarter of the way into the book. Oh my goodness. Dude, these books are insane. I Every chapter I could freaking stop and film because it's just ridiculous. That whole chapter was awesome. And everything I wanted to happen happened. I started filming again. She is has picked a dragon, Taryn, and I am freaking loving the back and forth between the two. One of my favorite things in a fantasy book is when, just like in One Dark Window, when anyone has like a sentient being in their head or a sentient weapon that can talk with them, I love it. And the dragon and hers banter is freaking killing me. And they're flying towards the field, and it looks like her mom's going to be there. And it's just, I'm really excited to see how this goes. So I guess she gets 2 dragons. That's freaking awesome. This book could not be any better so far. It is exceeding all my expectations. It is phenomenal. I was hoping for either the gold dragon or the black dragon, and it looks like she gets both. It's freaking awesome. Okay, so I finished the book. It was phenomenal. I am actually pretty devastated with the ending. I don't want to go into it. I know I've been doing spoilers. A lot of you who have read it, you know what happened. There's no surprise as to what upset me. Uh, I knew something tragic was going to happen to someone. I am kind of upset with who it happened to. Other than that, or even with that, this is one of the best, if not the best, books I've ever read. With it being the end of the year, it is safe to say that this was my best read of the year. I'll go ahead and throw that out there. 6 stars. Like it, she did such a phenomenal job of like the book starts off like brutally fast. It's academia. It almost feels like it's like a darker Harry Potter meets How to Train Your Dragon vibes. And it was, dude, I loved everything about this. The romance, the magic system, of course, the dragons. We finally got to see, what dragon the main girl got to be attached to and got to see her powers. And then we were left on a huge cliffhanger. So I am dying to read the second book and find out kind of what's going on, what's going to happen, and what path she's going to choose. Uh, Dude, I cannot say enough how much I loved this. Xaden is probably one of my new favorite book characters, and Dane is probably one of my most hated book characters now, even beating out like Tamlin. Like, I freaking hated this dude. I started seeing slight red flags, but I was not prepared for like how much of a d bag this guy was going to be. Uh, the main girl though, her and her snarky dragon, and they're like back and forth in their head. It's almost like the Shadow Beast in One Dark Window. I love the banter, and her personality is just awesome. She's ruthless. Actually, I'd say One Dark Window and the girl from Throne of Glass is a good representation of kind of her personality. But no, I love this book. I didn't think it would live up to the hype. Because this book is like super hyped up in like every aspect, and it surpassed it in my mind because I had not low expectations. I mean, smut and dragons I thought was going to be cool, but I had no idea it was going to be this like crazy of a book. The edge of your seat like violence took me off guard. The magic system was a lot more intricate than I thought it was going to be, and the romance was super fun. That being said, if you haven't read these, there is spice, there is violence, and there is language. It is by no means a YA book, so just be ready for that. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this vlog. I loved this book. If you have read it, go ahead and let me know your thoughts below of the first book. Do not go into the second book because I'm going to read it ASAP and get ready for the midnight release of the third book and hopefully be able to vlog that too. So I'm excited about these next couple videos. Yeah, y'all have a great week.